Welcome back to the video 3. Last time we built the BMI calculator tab, learned about pure virtual function, matches and slider. Today we build height and weight converter tabs. We will write more pure virtual function and a reusable UI helper class called result row and learn about two-way data binding in each GUI. We are dragging either of those two sliders update each other. Now, we're already into the project. If you're following us, you know this code. If you haven't, and this is your first time visiting this video, I would recommend you go to the previous two videos of it. Please make sure to subscribe my channel and like for supporting. Thank you so much. Now, first let us write the math function, the pure virtual functions. No UI, just input and output. We will write them now, so we need them basically when they are ready. Pure virtual function can be written anywhere. So for now, I will write it at the top of the class because I feel the pure virtual function should lie at the top of the class. So what you do is that we create function kg to lbs and we create one more function lbs to kg. So this is our pure virtual function. You don't need to worry that why we are multiplying with this. Just think of it as this is the key calculation required. For height conversion part, we have few more things. So we convert centimeter to inches and function inches to centimeter. Same thing. Where does this 2.54 comes is basic calculation, how we convert inches to centimeter and centimeter to inches. So now the important thing is the result row helper function. Both weight and height tabs will display several converted values in the same style. Instead of repeating the same layout code, we write a helper function once and call it each time. This is called dry principle. Do not repeat yourself. So we create a function called function result row, which takes a UI of mutable UI, a label of string value and a value of string. And we don't need a unit here. Now UI horizontal basically will have only means add contents, but we only need UI capture. We don't need this thing here. So we just need to capture the UI here. And then we have a UI label, and then we don't need text here. Instead we will have label, and we remember the rich text we were using. We will also use the rich text now. Rich text new colon new, and then we have format string because we want to do a format string, and then we have something called label inside this. We will have the angular brackets. Let me put the angular brackets, and then so the syntax is a bit confusing here, so bear with me. We will post label, then we have a colon, we will close our double inverted commas, and we will convert this part into string. So it means basically not string, the strong of desired size 15.0. Make sense? Yes. Then basically we do the same thing to the other label, but instead this time we will have UI dot label. Remember the rich text we are using is because rich text colon new, and we pass value here dot size 15.0 dot color, not code, dot color, and color will come from color 32 colon from RGB, and when we pass RGB we can pass 130, G could be 200, and B could be 225, and then we put a semicolon here. And the last thing, so this is done. and then basically we say UI dot add spaces. This is just to make the UI look beautiful. Okay, 4.0. So I'm not going to explain this to you because you already know about this. How does our rich text works? The thing is this: we will implement the show method inside our this one here, fn show weight. So basically this is our new tab, weight, and it will take a self and basically the UI method. Now the UI label is basically can be weight conversion. Then we add some spaces. Then we have the horizontal called weight in kg, and add a slider of the mutated self weight, which can be ranged from 30 to 200, or means, come on, it can be 1 from 200, suffix is kg. Okay, and then we basically close this out. Then we can actually, to make it a bit more beautiful, we can have UI.add space, amount could be 12.0. Then we can have UI.add separator. It was UI not add separator, it can be just separator, semicolon. Then we add some more space. Okay, just a minute, wrong line. It should be here, and this should be here. Add space. This can be again to 12.0, and then we say, so we don't need this. This can become later. What we say is that UI pounds, weight in pounds, value is basically 2 of LB and the weight in LBS. Okay, here we need, yes, to use the LBS we need to convert, let weight in LBS, which kg to LBS is here. Then we can also have result underscore row, and the UI will be the same, and then we use weight in kg, which is perfect, and then we say result equal to row, UI is same, and then we say stones, and value is equal to not kg to stones, it should be LBS divided by 14.0. Perfect. So this is basically our weight in LBS, right? I don't think I need to here explain something, but in case if you have doubts, please free to write in the comment section. Okay, I will explain it to you. Now we already have a show weight function, and we need to add a reverse slider to the end of it. So what we do is that here we write something called why we are adding the reverse slider is that so that the user also can track from pounds and can have a kilogram update, and this we add to the show it function, right? So we add UI.separator here, and then to make it a bit more beautiful, as we add UI.add space, which is basically 12.0, then UI.label, note the height conversion here. Again, here we use rich text : new, and here we write reverse pounds to kg, and we just make it bit italics. Okay, then we say let mute lbs input is equal to kg to lbs. We add UI dot horizontal. Here we capture the UI, which is UI, and then we have to write the angular brackets to explain that this is a function. Okay, and we will close it out as well because we need to close it out at some point. And in this we add UI dot label pounds, UNDS pounds, close it. If UI dot slider, sorry, UI dot add slider dot new, then it can take LBS input. It can be 1.1 suffix LBS LB, and if changed, then self weight in kg equal to LBS dot kg, and it would be the LBS input, and this is perfect. So this we close and done. We are done with this. So this is what we needed to add. So basically to change the slider as well. Now we can also follow the same thing for the height one, which is literally the same, except function dot show height, and here we do basically UI add space 4 and UI horizontal, slider new height in centimeter, UI space separator height in inches, everything separator let mutate, and then we basically add a reverse slider like in the end. Perfect. This is literally the same what we did above. We just changed the centimeter to inch. Like here we are changing kg to LBS. Here we did inches to centimeter. Now we need to wire the new tabs. The wired not new tabs will be done in the match tab option. Here, remember that we only were having the BMI. Now we add more tabs here. So the first tab we add is tab : weight, and then show height. Similarly, we do tab height, show height UI, and done. So this is now show height and show weight tab. Do we need to do anything? Yes, we need to add a selectable value here, height. We will do temperature later on. Basically, we don't need the temperature right now. It's for the next video. Okay, so this is basically your UI window will show different tabs. One is BMI, which was showing in the previous video. Now we add two more tabs, weight and height. Okay, now we have to run it. Cargo run, like similar like before. It says, let me show what is the issue at line number 197. It says this doesn't match. Did I change anything here? No. Okay, it says show height might not. I think we are missing one. This thing, because this is the implementation for this. This is the implementation for show height. Okay, so we were just missing a bracket, and now is basically the BMI, which you already seen. We have the weight, and then we increase the weight. You see, the below one is already moving to the slider, and then you can see in different weights. Then this is the one for height, in which we can move our height from thing. The reverse is already moving with us. If you move the reverse, the above one is moving. It's the same thing. So you can put your height in inches or in centimeter, doesn't matter, it's get converted. So my height is actually, how many inches I am? I am 5 foot 5 inches, so it's 65. Actually 65, and I'm at 65, so basically I'm like a, oh no, I'm actually 5'8", so it's not 65, it's 68. So my height is like approximately 172 centimeter, which is 68 inches, and which is 5.67 feet. Perfect. So what we did, we wrote a pure conversion formula. We built a reusable result helper that both of the tabs share. We built a two-way slider, so you can see that the one slider is actually moving the other slider. And we wired up the two new tabs in the match expression. In the final video of this series, we will add the temperature tab to do a quick polish and walk through a complete finished app. Then I will see you in the video 4. Have a good time. Bye bye.